The baseball world is buzzing, and we are breaking it all down right here. First up, Dave Roberts is making waves after his recent appearance on a top-tier podcast. When the topic of the 2017 Houston Astros scandal came up, Roberts did not hold back, delivering a sharp jab that had everyone talking. It is the kind of underlying tension that makes the rivalry between the Dodgers and the Astros feel more intense than ever.
Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 mAh power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Next, we turn our attention to the high-stakes drama in the NL West. Even as the Los Angeles Dodgers fall into a deadlock with the surging San Diego Padres, Dave Roberts remains completely unbothered. While the momentum seems to be shifting towards San Diego, Roberts is keeping his cool and projecting pure confidence in his clubhouse. You have to wonder, is this legendary manager seeing something the rest of the league is missing? Then, we have to talk about the historic night for Shohei Ohtani. Despite a tough loss to the San Francisco Giants, Ohtani managed to tie a massive Dodgers franchise record for his on-base streak. Even with some defensive struggles from teammates like Hye-Seong Kim and Alex Call, Ohtani continues to prove why he is in a league of his own. Can he carry this historic pace to victory in his next outing? Finally, we move to the high school diamond, where the Roberts brothers and Sam Miller have put on a masterclass. These young stars just led Jackson Prep to a massive district title victory with clutch hitting and a dominant performance on the mound. It is a win that proves the future of the game is in good hands. For more deep dives and the latest updates on these stories, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you never miss an update. Ever wonder what the game's biggest managers are really thinking when the microphones are turned off? Well, Jeff Passan just gave us a front row seat. If you haven't checked out his new podcast yet, do yourself a favor and dive in. This isn't your standard, dry sports analysis. It's a deep dive masterclass for true baseball junkies, served with a side of genuine humor that makes 90 minutes feel like 5. In the latest episode, Blue Jays skipper John Schneider and Dodgers legend Dave Roberts sat down for an epic, hour-and-a-half-long conversation that hit its peak during a fascinating breakdown of the 2025 World Series. You can practically feel the mutual respect between these two, but the real fireworks happened when the conversation shifted to the evolution of the game. When Schneider mentioned that his Toronto squad was teasing George Springer about how much easier hitting was back in his early career, Roberts couldn't resist a sharp, perfectly timed jab. He leaned in and quipped, there were surely several highlights dating back to 2017. The room erupted in laughter, and rightfully so. It was a masterclass in shade, taking a direct shot at the infamous 2017 Astros sign-stealing scandal that still stings for Dodger fans everywhere. It's a reminder that behind every good laugh, there's usually a bit of lingering bitterness, and in baseball, grudges have a long shelf life. Roberts made it clear he respects Springer, but he clearly hasn't forgotten the integrity of the game. It's exactly this kind of unfiltered authenticity that makes this podcast a must-listen. Are you still holding a grudge against the 2017 Astros, or has the game moved on? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to hit subscribe for more insider baseball breakdowns. Sometimes, the most important stories aren't in the box score, they're hidden in the punchlines. Is the Dodgers dynasty starting to crack, or is Dave Roberts just playing a masterclass in psychological warfare? The NL West race has officially hit a fever pitch, with the Los Angeles Dodgers and the San Diego Padres deadlocked at the top of the standings. But if you were expecting Roberts to hit the panic button after a lackluster loss to the Giants, think again. When asked about the surging Padres, the Dodgers skipper was ice cold, telling the LA Times that frankly, nobody in his clubhouse is worried about what San Diego is doing. That is a bold stance, especially when you look at the recent tape. The Dodgers have been struggling to find their rhythm, going 6-4 in their last 10, while the Padres look like a freight train, ripping off a 9-1 run that has the whole league taking notice. It is a tale of two trajectories. One team is grinding out wins, while the other is currently the hottest squad in baseball. Some might call Roberts' nonchalance delusional, but there is a method to his madness. He has seen this movie before. Last season, the margins were razor thin, and the Dodgers still came out on top. But this year's Padres feel different, sharper, hungrier, and definitely more dangerous. Roberts knows that panic is the quickest way to lose a division lead, and he is betting that discipline will outlast momentum when the pressure turns up. So, what do you think? Is this the calm confidence of a champion that is going to carry LA to another title? Or are they ignoring a threat that is about to knock them off their throne? Sound off in the comments below, hit that subscribe button to keep up with the NL West drama, and remember, in baseball, it is never how you start, but how you finish when the lights are at their brightest. You know, they say history is often written in the shadows of defeat, and last night in San Francisco, Shohei Ohtani proved that even on a night where the Dodgers couldn't find the magic, he remains the ultimate outlier. Ohtani managed to tie a massive franchise record, reaching base in his 53rd consecutive game. That puts him neck and neck with Shawn Green for the longest streak in the Dodgers' Los Angeles era. But here is the kicker. He did it while the rest of the offense was essentially ghosting him. Let's be real, this was a rough night at the office. The Dodgers looked shaky from the opening bell, plagued by a defensive performance that felt more like a blooper reel. That first inning, it was a disaster, featuring a throwing error and a painful outfield collision that honestly summed up the night's lack of synergy. Despite the team leaving runners stranded like they were souvenirs, Ohtani's seventh inning infield single was a rare spark of grit. It wasn't a pretty hit, but it was pure hustle, and it reminded everyone watching why he is, quite simply, in a league of his own. Even manager Dave Roberts admitted Ohtani isn't even fully comfortable at the plate yet, which is a terrifying thought for the rest of the league. Elsewhere, the bullpen drama continues to bubble. With Edwin Diaz out, the closing situation is the talk of the town. Roberts finally hinted that Tanner Scott might be the guy to lean on, which definitely got some fans sweating given his track record. But hey, at least Yoshinobu Yamamoto showed up to play. After a messy start, he locked in and dealt 7 innings of pure dominance. If the Dodgers want to turn the series around, they're going to need that kind of poise across the board. Next up, the man himself, Ohtani, is taking the mound on Wednesday. He's going to be pulling double duty as a pitcher and a hitter, which is a massive ask, but at this point, would you bet against him? We'll see if he can carry this team back to winning ways. If you're a baseball fan, you cannot miss this. Do you think the Dodgers can fix their defensive woes in time for tomorrow's start, or is Ohtani going to have to do it all himself again? Let me know your take in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for all the latest updates as this season unfolds. Until next time, keep your eyes on the diamond. Ever wondered what it looks like when a team just refuses to let go of the trophy? Jackson Prep Baseball didn't just win a game this week. They made a statement, clinching the district title in a performance that had everything you want in high school sports. The star of the show, the Roberts brothers, who turned the diamond into their own personal playground. We're talking about a display of offensive power that left the opposition scrambling, highlighted by a massive triple and a jaw-dropping home run that proved exactly why these two are such a lethal duo. But it wasn't just about the bats. On the other side of the ball, Sam Miller was an absolute machine on the mound. He dealt pure heat, and honestly, his intensity was infectious. Those fiery, high-energy celebrations after a big strikeout. That is the kind of passion that defines championship-level teams. It is clear that this squad isn't just playing for the present. They are building a legacy. If you love seeing pure talent meet unyielding grit, you need to keep your eyes on this team as they push forward. Make sure to smash that like button and subscribe for more local sports highlights, and tell me in the comments, what's the most intense celebration you've ever seen on a baseball field? Remember, the scoreboard might show the final numbers, but it's that level of heart that actually wins titles.